Another TigerPaw Classic is upon us. As the sun sets on Little John Coliseum, the stage is ready.
I say y'all having a good time out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very special welcome to your very own Clemson Club Kings. Give it up for them.
Chelsea Malden stepping in.
Bent knees on that cast handstand. Those will lose her a few points. Nothing too major. Nice flowing routine. Oh, she lost some power on that Chinese sit-up. Let's see if she can fix it for the dismount. Very nice dismount. Only one step. She'll get a pretty good score for that routine. I like it. She's got. It is a wonderful release. Her knees were a little bit bent on that. Oh. I like that. I don't think that was intentional, but she made that work very well. She is very good at making stuff up on her on the fly. A wonderful layout half dismount. Not quite a stuck landing, but still really good.
And that's amazing that she was able to just do that, because I think I know why, is because she's a specialist on bars. So that's a great chance to recover on that.
JC has now jumped up onto the beam for her 30-second touch. Her combination is a back tuck, back tuck. If there is any slip of the foot on the equipment, it does not count for the combination. She will get the points for each skill individually, but she will lose points because they were not connected. Overall, JC's looked very, very good on beam up to this point. So let's see what she can pull together when it's time for her to compete. A nice round-off layout full for a dismount, very tight. A minor step, she would get good points for that dismount. Overall, a very tight routine. Another very nice jump series. No falter in the middle of that one. A nice dismount. Not quite a stuck landing, but still very good.
And let's update everybody on scores here. Nikki, who led off the team, scored a 7.55 on beam. And Victoria scored a 7.450.
Overall, considering the falls in each one of the routines, still very good scores. So altogether, they could pull out a decent beam overall. This is the one event that she has spent the most time on in the gym in practices. So it is considered one of her strongest events. A nice jump combination there, no hesitation in the middle, good standing for some good points. Very good round-off layout full. Minor step, very low amount on the deductions. She did I believe a very good score. Up on beam now is the freshman Rebecca Jackson. This has to be a little bit tough for her to follow the senior in the order on beam, especially seeing as JC has a very good beam routine overall. But like we said earlier, this is Rebecca's one strong event. That is a very good. If I remember right, this is actually the first time JC has competed on floor in 2 or 3 years now. She had taken some time off of competing floor because of injuries to her back. So it's good to see her out here competing on floor to help the team as best she can.
She missed the event last year.
Yeah, she did. She did not compete this event last year due to back injuries.
So do you think that time off would hinder her any?
Based on the routine that I saw her do in practice the other day, it does not seem to phase her. She's doing very nice, tight routines. The only thing that seems to be out of whack is the fact that she hasn't done it in a while. She's winded after the routine. A very nice front tuck step out. A nice layout full, looked a little bit late, so therefore she had to step out of it. But overall, a very good routine from the freshman Becca Jackson. Next pass is round off whip back handspring, back tuck, very nice. Legs may have been a little bit apart, I could not see from this angle. For this pass, a nice front handspring layout full. Her one leg was bent. Won't cost her much, but it will still cause some issues for her. Overall, a very good routine from Adele Willis. First pass, a front handspring step out, round off back handspring, back layout. Very nice. Little bit of a stall in between the front handspring and the round off, though. The judges will see it, but I don't think it'll affect her too poorly.
That's why we gotta get ready.
For a second pass, a very nice front handspring layout, front tuck. She manages to stay on her feet. Was a little bit loose. She opened a little too early, which meant she was going to be landing a little bit back. She stays up on her feet and finishes this routine. Very nice spin to a split. That's not seen very often, in my opinion. Okay, folks, you just watched Adele Willis vault. She bent her knees in the front handspring. They won't give her much for that one, but let's see if she's going to go for a second vault and see if it works again. She did 2 very good vaults in warm-up, but there's always that mentality of being in a competition. It's something completely different.
On the next vault?
The same thing, a little bit of a larger step that time. Looked like the vault was a little low, but she made it through the night. It looks like she's feeling good about it, so we'll see how everybody else goes. Okay, up next we have Victoria Hillard on vault. The vaults I've seen her do in the past have been exceptionally good, so let's see if she can manage the same thing today.
Now, what vault is she going to do?
I've seen her doing a Yuchenko tuck in warm-up, and that is a very good high Yuchenko tuck, but the landing was very difficult to finish. Let's see if she can manage the second one and get it better.
Last up here for the Clemson Club team, we have Marissa Kerwin, who's doing all around again this year as she did last year. And last year she scored an 8.8.
I believe that is definitely attainable with the vault that we just watched.